This is the start of it. It is 3:29 a.m. as we pull off into darkness. What is up, guys? Got on trail a little before or a little after 5:30. Current views. So it's really pretty over here. I'm moving pretty quick on purpose. My goal today is to move quick when I can and take a break when I have to. That's the rule for today. So I'm really excited. I'm out here soloing. This will be my third 14er solo. So it's gonna be awesome. What is up? So just catching my breath real quick. I did screw up. Not a big deal. I did park in the lower lot. And up here, I actually get service, so I just checked in on one of my apps and I could have driven this entire road that I am still freaking on. And I can't take it anymore. You can see it winds all the way there. So you can see, let's see, there's a car like right here in the woods there. So there's some camping. There it is, there's the car. So basically, I switched back through the woods a shit ton. Whoops. And you can see there's some satellite towers here. So what happens is there's a bend, let's see, right there, pretty much right there. Right, it's kind of in that area. And then you kind of walk along this ridge, those three little hills. Then you go around this slope and you come back up here and then onto the road like I am. My eyes are tearing. So yeah, if you do it the way I did it, you're definitely gonna add a lot of gain because I'm pretty sure we are parked right down in that valley down there. So we started pretty much on flat land and we're literally gonna end up climbing the whole mountain. So it's gonna suck. It's gonna be more mileage than I anticipated, but it is what it is. If you notice, it's really foggy. So there's been a lot of fires in Colorado recently. There are none in this area, but you can see the fog and the smoke blowing over from the west side. There are some fires west of here. Alright, folks. So you're gonna come up this road, and you're gonna pretty much be out of tree line at this point. Sorry, I got my Cliff Bar. Must have. So you come up down this road, and you're gonna get to this rocky steps. You really can't miss it. And the sign is falling down, but it is the trail. And then it's a doubleheader weekend, like I said. So we had longs yesterday, or today it was supposed to be, but things happened and things didn't work out. So I came over to Princeton. I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna do her on tomorrow. 3 guys have never summited a 14er before, so it's gonna be really fun getting them up there. So I just ate a thing right about here. Just kind of wind up. And then just that's where we're going. From the reviews I've read, you're pretty much in Boulder Field to the summit. I just want to show you Boulder Field. So the trail ended somewhere right here, and now it's been all boulders, so it's a lot of fun. Just watch your step. It's not too steep or anything crazy. Again, class 2 elevation, or class 2 exposure. Like if you fell, yeah, like you could definitely get yourself in trouble, get hurt, break a leg. But if you're careful and you just watch your steps, there's no reason that you should fall off trail. And now I'm aiming for this line in the mountain. That's the trail, so I'm gonna continue this way, hit that, and then you can see it's faint, but it does, run up along there, and then at some point, I believe it's somewhere in there, I'm not 100% sure yet, you're gonna get up on the ridgeline, and we're gonna go to the summit. but it's really cool hiking, let me tell you. It's such a blast. Okay, so I'm in this section now where the trail does get really hard to see. There are some cairns, but if you could see where like the rocks are kind of like flat, see there's a cairn right there. But I didn't see that at first, just looking. That's a cairn, right? There, where that little thing with a stack of rocks is a cairn. So yeah, I'm on the old trail. I did research on this, and I knew there was some type of cross section, and instead of going up in the middle there, I decided to come straight. So it sucks. Now it looks like I'm gonna have to boulder my way up that because I missed the connection. So that pisses me off. It's really unclear on where to go here, so I'm pissed that I missed it, and I'm upset that I'm on the old trail. But there's two people up there that did exactly as I did, and so I guess it's just gonna be a suffer fest for now. You know, it is what it is. Oh, there he is, yeah. I had him the whole time. I couldn't see my sunglasses on. Little baby pica. This cairn is my dream come true. Back on trail. There's where I was supposed to come from. That's where I'll be heading down. And that is what I came up. So yeah, the route finding's a pain in the ass. Just because I missed the junction, I'm more just upset with myself. It's really not that hard. I can see it very clearly now. But so this last part is definitely the crux of the hike. This part absolutely sucks. Here I'm sitting straight, so you can kind of see how steep it is. But it's just, there's so much scree. I can't get any grip. It's just frustrating when you work hard all morning and then you get to right here and it's just like every step I'm fighting the falling backwards, or you're not literally falling, but you know, slipping and rocks. It's just like, just frustrating. It takes the wind out of your sails. Okay, so when you do the crux of the hike, which in my opinion was that last part, as you can tell I am completely out of breath, you'll come to this little hump here and you will think you're at the summit. And this is actually perfect because this answers one of my questions that I got on social media. What is a false summit? So a false summit is when you're hiking up and it looks like you're about to hit the top and you see the bright blue sky and you're like, yeah, summit, summit, summit. And then you get here and this is not the summit. That is Mount Princeton in the bags. It was a pain. The crux sucked, but getting up here was good. Definitely recommend more aggressive shoes for the end. It was a lot of scree. Trail navigation, there's definitely opportunities where you can lose the trail, but for the most part it's pretty laid out. There's plenty of cairns everywhere. No wind up here. I'm just sitting in this shelter because there's like maybe a 5-10 mile an hour gust here and there. Nothing crazy. It is foggy because of the fires, but not a bad day. It was good. It's only 9 a.m. I thought it was much later, so it took, with the road from the main parking lot, it took me 4 hours. So I'm assuming, like I said, I'll map out the mileage on the way down because I wasn't anticipating that part. But other than that, it was great, and I'll do a full review at the end. And yeah, let's just do a summit kind of panorama. Do a little bit of trail recap. So basically we're gonna go right down this, and that'll take us to a very clear trail around where there's a gentleman down there, but right around here. I'm gonna go down to about, see, there you see the trail, and then we're just gonna around all the way until we get out of here. And then we'll go to that point where the tree line is eventually. So we'll hit the end of the tundra, or sorry, above tree line, which is the little spot right there. So the end of this hill right here, we're gonna go to that and then go down, and then we're gonna switch back down, and then there's the tree line point. And there's satellites there. We'll also go past that. So kind of just walking this whole, excuse me. So, this is unique, and I figured I'd share it. This is the perfect opportunity to explain why you should have a first aid kit with you when you're hiking, even if it's basic and simple and just the basic necessities that you need. I always carry one. I've used it many times on other people. You know, just cuts, scrapes, bandage, or something like this. It looks really bad. I promise it's not. I didn't even feel it happen. I slipped a little bit coming down that behemoth because it's very steep. And I guess I cut my finger. So I'm just gonna clean it a little bit right now and put a bandage on it. And as soon as I get home, I'll wash it out with antibiotics again, a cream, because I have some in here and I also have some at home. So I'll wash it out just a little bit with some water, and then throw a band-aid on it with some Neosporin or whatever the antibiotic cream is, go home, dress it up again. But yeah, you never know what you're gonna get. Like I said, I didn't even feel it, and I just felt the blood dripping off my finger, and I was like, man, I cut myself pretty good here. So gonna patch that up and continue heading down. Well, I just wanted to talk about coming down that and everything, and just like with the way the trail was, and I don't know, it was very confusing. There's people going down in multiple sections where I thought was the trail. Some people were on another one. It is what it is. We made it down. We're back on trail. We're gonna whip around. Oop, did I just zoom? No, I didn't. We're gonna just whip around this trail, around the mountain, and head home. Alrighty, so as you can tell, I am down into the tundra prairie, if you will. So I'm out of those boulders, thank God, finally. But we were up there. We were up on the top of that, Mount Princeton, and it was awesome. The views were beautiful. What's up, guys? So I just want to do my final review of Mount Princeton. Basically, it was a tricky one. It ended up being about 5,300, so don't quote me, you know, about 5,300 feet of gain from where I started, as well as 13.3 miles of hiking round trip. So when I came in on the fork in the road, I went to Princeton. There's going to be a ranch here. Don't go there. That's a private property. Go to the parking lot and keep driving. Go all the way to the end and go up the trail. I parked there, started my hike from there, hence 13.3. If you go up to where All Trail says, it will be 6.8, but I didn't. So long hike for me, like I said, 13.3 miles, about 5,300 feet of gain, still a phenomenal hike. There is some route finding involved. Please note that there is an old trail and a new trail. Definitely take the new trail that switchbacks up kind of the tundra onto the ridgeline. I bouldered up the boulder field from the old trail. Not a heads up move. I paid for it, and overall it was just a day that was supposed to be under 7 miles and ended up being almost double. Just go below and hit that nice little red subscribe button. Help me out here. Even if you never watch a video, just hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. Like it if you like it, and leave some comments if you have any suggestions or details that maybe I screwed up. Or I'm always looking to be better, so just let me know, and I'll fix it for next time. Thanks, guys.